I really don't know what I would do if my electric bill went up $50 a month. I honestly don't know what I would do.
I have to have electricity for my children. I will pay my fair share, but $50? Come on, that to me is not a fair share.
I'd say to the people who say $50 isn't enough or is it much, try living in my shoes.
Franklin Roosevelt made the point that electricity in this country was no longer a luxury. It is in fact a necessity. Our economy is in tough shape, and a lot of Americans are having a very difficult time in meeting budget each and every month. We want to make sure that Congress doesn't add to that burden. We want to make certain that each and every American in this country can continue to receive affordable electric power well into the future. We want to make certain we don't step back from that commitment that Franklin Roosevelt made.
Times are tough, and it could get worse. Officials in Washington are working to address climate change while developing new government mandates on all energy policies. Whatever they decide, electric bills are going to rise as a result. The only question is whether higher electric bills will be kept affordable. Congress is setting goals for action, and even if they don't act, the Supreme Court has decided that the Environmental Protection Agency already has the authority to put new rules in place. Their decisions are going to affect every one of us. Some of their proposals are just plain wrong. One could cost the average co-op member $50 or more per month. $50 every month. Another would even let Wall Street speculators determine how much our bills will go up. They'd make huge profits at our expense. Getting climate change policy right ought to be an important national priority. But we need our elected officials to focus on addressing climate change in a way we can all afford.
Directors all across this country are doing everything they can to keep the cost of electric power down. There's no question that our directors fully understand the hardships that many of our members are going through. They're fighting to keep those costs down, and I think doing a very good job of it. What needs to be understood here is we're dealing with a different situation. This is something out of the control of the directors of the local electric cooperative. This is something that's in the control of their elected officials, the senators and congressmen in Washington. They're the ones that will determine the kinds of jumps that we see in electric bills for the future. As they deal with the issue of climate change, they will also be dealing with the issue of electric bills. And we're hopeful that we can convince our members of Congress to work with electric cooperatives to try to make sure that we not only deal with climate change, but we also keep electric bills affordable for the future. All across this country, we've got 42 million members of electric cooperatives. If we all work together, if we contact our senators and our congressmen, we have an opportunity to have a real impact. We have an opportunity to determine what our electric bills are going to be in the future. That's the reason it's critical that we use ourenergy.coop to contact our elected officials and to get this message across. Let's use our democratic process. Let's make certain our elected officials hear from us, and let's make certain that our electric bills in the future are affordable.
Together, we're strong, and we need to stand together, and we need to get involved.
And we need to use our voices, and this is the time to do it.
Standing together, we'll make one strong group.
There you go.
42 million strong.
There you go.